So tell us, what are the new tools for the 21st century?
Well, okay, tools are going to change. Tools change all the time. Interestingly enough, we have the wheel, and we still have the wheel, and maybe some things don't change. But, you know, toolery is changing. And well, I thought about how AI is going to change these incredibly. So the question is, what will AI affect everything, or will there be some domains that will remain entirely human and human forever? It's not sure. It's not sure. So, I suppose the best thing to do is to discuss what tools we have, and then maybe to discuss how AI can assist and enhance these. So I thought about discussing some of the tools that I think we have. Like I mentioned just briefly before, communication. What an amazing... since we've... yes, there are animals that communicate with smell, and we've had all sorts of, you know, with light, and this is the way we, you know, as biological organisms, we have basic communication, but the communication that we've developed is quite ingenious. So language, and then you've got grammar, and then you've got punctuation. But with a small piece of grammar, you can change the meaning of something from one extreme to the other. That's especially so in Hebrew, and because you've got the root word, and as it's conjugated, it can mean actively conjugated or passively conjugated, or, for instance, work. I work, or I am worked for somebody else, or I am a slave, or I create slaves, I make other people slaves. There's all sorts of ways that, and with a very fine change in intonation or in vowels, you change the entire meaning. And you can also change one's neuronic responses to it. You say to someone, you are now free, or you are, you were free. In other words, in saying that you're no longer free, you can change a whole person's disposition from happy to sad with a piece of grammar. And that's not for naught was the name of God based on the vowels, the potential vowel sounds that we use in Hebrew, and maybe in general, the way we speak in sound, the way we use our voice to create. So there's many different instruments. Language has so many different components to it. Obviously, punctuation and sentence structure and names and adjectives and the subject of grammar is encyclopedic, and of language is encyclopedic. So then you've got other, you know, out sources of language, as in prayer. It's a completely different form of language than literature or from communication. And then you've got many other religions with all their prayers and their formational prayers over hundreds and thousands of years, including their literature and their sub-literature and their themes and what's important for them. And you see that, and that goes on. You see that the same in law. Words and structure and grammar and even prayer, but in the form of law, of legislation, where it's stated as in a form of many different types of laws, as constitutions, or as parliamentary law, or as precedent law by precedent, or law by dictate. So there are many different types of legal systems, and then you've got the whole process of development of these legal systems as they're fine-tuned towards achievement. So all of these are instruments. We can go on. I didn't intend this to be a whole discussion dedicated to the instruments, but I suppose we can do it at another session.